I am Maryann Okon, and this is Hard Facts, where we separate truth from fiction. We're passionate about the hard-hitting stories that matter. Get ready to challenge your perception and discover the real world. Let's dive deep into the issues that affect our communities, revealing the untold stories and giving you a voice. No sensationalism, no bias, just raw, unadulterated truth. I am committed to delivering news without compromise. Hard facts as we know them, when we know them, and how they affect you. Every Monday through to Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. This will be your most authentic news experience starting now on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Are you tired of all the noise and speculation in the news? On Hard Fact, we cut through the clutter and get straight to the truth.
If only Fubra has been aware of the boo-boo trap, he would have understood in democracy there are bases for everybody to do accordingly.
Join us as we bring you the stories that matter. We go beyond the headlines to uncover the real facts and the core of every story.
We are doing this, we are doing that. At the end of the day, nothing good will come out. What did they promise us? They will be in charge of security and life and whatever. What are we getting in return?
With in-depth analysis and experts interviews, Hard Facts delivers the truth that others dare not to reveal. Tune into Hard Facts every weekday, 3 to 6 p.m. and arm yourself with the knowledge you need to navigate today's complex world. Hard Facts, where the truth always prevails.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk. Well, it's the middle of the week already. Who knew November was running in sneakers? Welcome to Hard Facts. This is the nation's #1 talk news and sports radio station. We're broadcasting live from our audiovisual studios right here in Itimian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. And welcome to the Big Three. As usual, we start off the show with, of course, the big stories making headlines on our national dailies, the ones that are making you talk on social media, causing it to trend, and of course, the ones that debut on our news bulletins right here in the nation's #1 talk news and sports radio station. Well, we are live, facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. We're looking at the big stories for today. Of course, top of it is that Trump is leading Kamala with 276 votes, while Kamala is trailing right behind with 223 votes. Trump is being projected to win this presidency already. Of course, you see the congratulatory messages rolling in. He was 45th and now he's going to be 47th president of the United States as the results are coming in. Do you guys remember when I was having this conversation with Ufoma and Femi Bong-Daniels some time ago? And I asked that question, if America was ready for a female president, and everybody, including my American friends who I had on the show, kept saying, oh, yeah, it was time, America was ready. But the results say something totally different. Anyway, welcome to the show, Lagos. On the 4 o'clock hour, we'll be talking more about what's happening in the United States. And tomorrow on Global Review, I'll have my friends from the United States join me here to analyze more on what took place during the elections in the United States. On the 5 o'clock hour, we're going to be trying to understand the true picture of what's going on in the oil and gas sector, especially the petroleum sector. Dangote on the one hand, the NNPCL on the other hand, independent petroleum marketers on the one hand, and the presidency right at the center. We'll talk about that with a guest on the 5 o'clock hour. It promises to be a great Wednesday afternoon. Welcome to the show. But first, let's do the proper housekeeping for the show.
Get ready for the most important news of the day. It's time for the Big Three Stories on Hard Facts. Tune in to our primetime show for the latest updates and in-depth analysis on the top stories making headlines. From breaking news to in-depth investigations, we bring you the facts you need to know. Join us as we delve into the biggest stories shaping our world today. Tune in to the Big Three every weekday, 3 to 4 p.m. and stay informed with the news that matters the most. Hard Facts, where the truth always comes first.
My name is Maryann Okon, welcoming you to Hard Facts. 99.3 is the frequency. Nigeria Info is the station's name, and we are the number one talk news and sports radio station all across the country with the best and the best. And this will be your most authentic news experience ever on the radio. Let's go into the big stories for today. Taoreed Lagbaja has been reported dead, unfortunately. Several questions and comments trailed the sudden disappearance of the former Chief of Army Staff, Taoreed Lagbaja. Many questions were raised. People asked where he was, and some people started saying all kinds of things, unfortunately. The presidency has eulogized Mr. Lagbaja, who was a lieutenant general while he died. Before he died, I beg your pardon, he died in Lagos after a brief illness. The presidential spokesperson, Maryann Okon, wrote this today in a statement. And our hearts and our prayers go out to his family and loved ones. The president expressed his heartfelt condolences to the family and the Nigerian Armed Forces during this very difficult time. He wishes Lieutenant General Lagbaja eternal peace and honors his significant contributions to the nation. Moving away from that, of course, we're talking about the U.S. elections, and I did give you a brief background when we started the show this afternoon. Of course, Trump in early lead as Republicans take Congress for the first time in 4 years. The U.S. presidential election, as we all know, is far from decided, but it appears, if you are watching television, you're listening, you're looking at the polls in real time, you'd be able to tell where this might swing. Well, Mr. Donald Trump, that's former President Trump, who's now might be president in waiting, has won the two battle states, that's Georgia and North Carolina, shrinking Vice President Kamala Harris's possible path to victory. Votes counting continues in other key states, as the CNN reports that Trump is also leading 5 other battleground states. What are your thoughts on this election, sir? I mean, are you one of those people who supported my notion when I did say that maybe the US is not ready for a female president? We saw what happened with Hillary, even though many people, they made a case that, with Hillary, there were so many things, the leaked emails, all kinds of things. She was Secretary of State, and there were too many things, dirt uncovered. But some would also say same for Trump. He's got a lot hanging over his head. But how ready is the US or even the world right now? Because you see, the United States is supposedly the poster child for democracy, in quote. And the poster child is not supposed to see race, not supposed to see gender. It's just supposed to see capability to do the work. So, but then there are others who say the fact that the elections came down to these two says a lot about the United States. But hey, who am I? I'm just here watching from the sidelines. But what are your thoughts? Let's talk about that. And then finally, the most interesting for today: why Tinubu's tax reform bills are dead on arrival in the National Assembly. Ndume, he's back in the news. I've got lots and lots. Ndume was on Channel Television yesterday, and he was talking. He was really waxing lyrical. In fact, he had one line statement. He said, "Bills dead on arrival. Not going to fly on the floor of the National Assembly." And the presenter kept probing why. Well, he's got reasons, and I'm going to play you some clips. First, he talks about the handling of the case of the miners, the people who supposedly were out in the streets protesting hunger, but then were taken in for treason. He actually criticized Mr. President's way of handling that situation. He also talked about the taxation. In fact, he said that the problem of Nigeria is not taxation right now, that you shouldn't be taxing people who are hungry. Instead, you should be looking for ways to ameliorate their sufferings. But I'll let the good senator speak. Take a listen, and then the phone lines will be open so that you can be part of the conversation. Where do I even start? I'll start somewhere. By the way, did you see that there was a ceremony that was put together to receive the miners and then hand them over to their governors? I thought these people were treasonous felons, in your words. They were trying to unseat you, but then you spend taxpayers' monies to hold a ceremony. But I want you to listen to what the vice president had to say at that ceremony. Then we'll go to Ali Ndume, shall we? Welcome to the show, Lagos. You know me. Me and my videos. I'm here for it. But let's take a listen to the vice president, and then we'll go to Ali Ndume.
Governors.
Regardless, the president has used his position as the father of the nation to give these young men another chance at becoming responsible citizens who will make a positive impact in the drive for a better Nigeria. I would like to admonish you, young men, not to allow yourself to be used in perpetrating violence and destroying public and private property. Over 300 billion naira was lost in the protest, consisting mainly private property through looting and loss of business. I will urge you, I will advise you, you are our children, to use the opportunity of the President's magnanimous gesture in ensuring that you go back home and become responsible citizens who will contribute to the growth of the society.
Okay, so that is the vice president at the ceremony that was put together to address these so-called felons, treasonable felons, and how they would be handed over to their governors, the different states. And this was facilitated by the humanitarian ministry. Interesting. But let's go to Senator Ali Ndume, who's back out, and he's talking a lot. Let's start by listening to what he said about the president's handling of this issue of the youngsters and what he generally thinks about the presidency. Take a listen.
Boldly at the beginning. He said that he's taking out some measures in order to make the future bright, and that they are painful, and that he understands what the people are going through. But then I say it is not acceptable. I will never support people taking laws into their hands, not to talk of destroying properties or whatever. But the way they managed the situation was very, 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 very bad.
No, Senator, what I'm asking is that you are one of those who said APC was the best option for Nigeria in 2023 election. The reason why they protested was because they felt that APC was not giving, or is not giving Nigerians what they expected. There is hardship in the land. Those are some of the premises and the reasons why they went on the street. And I'm asking you, Senator, can you face Nigerians today to say you were proud of your decision, considering what is happening to the average person who is crying of no food, hardship, and the plight of those who said things have gone so bad for them in this country? Senator, do you regret your action?
Well, first of all, let me tell you, it's not good to politicize every issue. This is a national issue that has to do with hunger, sufferings, increase inflation, and all that. And it is not wholly caused by this government. The only problem the government is having is how to manage this situation, which is global. And that is why people like us come out, because this is the only means we have to voice out our opinion on the way things are being done, because there's no communication between most of us with the government. I've tried several times myself to have access to the president to give him alternative opinion on some of these measures. If we do that, Nigerians will understand with us. Nigerians know that the economic problem is global. Nigerians know that it is not Tinubu that created the problem. Neither was even the predecessor. It is a global.
So this sounds familiar, right? Because the last time I checked, before he got suspended, he kept saying that he didn't have access to the president, so he could tell the president how the people really felt. But then he was pushed further to speak on this particular issue. Here's what he said. So this is what he said about taxes.
Do you know what, Shegun? Let me tell you straight out. What this government needs to do is to reform the government, not to do reform in the taxes, not in the... Reform the government. You have people that are capable, that people that know Nigeria, people that are sensitive to Nigerians, feelings. That is when the government will perform well. But when you have people that don't know Nigeria very well, and then they keep on chunking out policies that is being dictated by IMF and World Bank, that is not workable in Nigeria, then you will have.
Okay, Ndume, waxing lyrical. Let's talk Lagos. 0201-277-0993. He's back in the news after his suspension. I thought he would keep quiet, but oh no, you can't stop him. I will play you another one where he says outrightly, I'm not speaking just as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I'm speaking as a Northerner on the same issue of the VAT. I'm not also speaking as just a senator of the Federal Republic and just a Northerner. I represent the people of Borno, and he also said he's also speaking as a citizen of the country. What are your thoughts? Well, he said outrightly that bill is dead on arrival. It will not pass. He said, well, it's gone through the first reading, but that's all it's going to get. He's saying that it would be shut down at the floor of the National Assembly. What are your thoughts? Let's talk. 0201-465-7190 for the ladies. On WhatsApp, it's 080-959-75805. I can take one quick call and then go on a quick break and be back. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. I'm so sorry. Do call me back. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Aha. Sorry about that. Hello.
Hello, Maryann. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is the one of Odogbolu.
Is it? You have 50 minutes. Go ahead.
You see this our leaders there, man. I don't know. We say we'll not be swearing on radio, but that is not supposed to. They know our problem. They know what we are facing. But since they know and they decide to be punishing us, God in heaven is watching us and them. The hungry that is dooming and killing people every day, God will use it to judge them. Those blood that they are sharing, thinking that they have power, they have authority, they have everything, that they can intimidate us and nothing will happen to them. God will fight for us. That is my own talk. Thank you.
All right, Izzy, thank you very much for calling. I'm going to go on a quick break. When we come back, the program is still Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info. I am Maryann Okon. We're looking at the big three stories for today.
Credible journalism, bridging the gap between people and those in authority. With Hard Facts, you are sure to get only the facts.
Tune in to Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is Hard Facts. This is the Big Three.
The Big Three on Hard Facts
on 99.3 Nigeria Info. More talk, news, and sports after this.
Let me ask you a question. What holds you back when you wake up each morning? Is it the uncertainty of how the day will unfold? And as the day goes on, what makes your heart race? Is it the quiet fear that maybe you're not doing enough? And when it's evening, is it the longing for just a little more time? Whatever it is, remember, challenges don't define you, but how you rise to meet them. Staying connected to your dreams, that's how you break free from limits. Get unlimited data plus up to 6-hour battery backup to keep you connected without interruptions on Airtel 4G 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to find out more. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Who says you can't have it all with one play?
I got that defined point. You have just won yourself.
Congratulations.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Melitus. One player, don't talk to two players because you won 20K.
So now you won yourself 20,000 naira.
My name is Well Done.
Okay, well done. You want to tell you well done. You won yourself 20,000 naira.
With 500 naira, you can play to win big from 120,000 naira to 190,000 naira daily on Nigeria Info. Go to oneplay.ng and play with 500 naira. And in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. Or dial *347 *880 #3#. Win daily on Nigeria Info. 50,000 naira on Morning Crossfire. 60,000 naira on WhatsApp Lagos. 20,000 naira on Sunnyside. And 60,000 naira on Game On. So Lagos, what are you waiting for? The more you play, the better your chances of winning. Remember to dial *347 *880 #3#. Play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
This is Hard Facts.
All right, welcome back. It's still Hard Fact 99.3 Nigeria Info, and we are live from our audiovisual studios right here in Itami and Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. My name is Maryann Okon. We're looking at the big three stories for today. Trump will be elected president, 47th president of the United States of America. And I did ask that question months ago. How ready is the United States for a female president? And everybody tried to make a case. In fact, people attacked me on social media. Here we are. What are your thoughts about what's happening in the United States? And then again, we move our focus to the very dark day for the army as they bid farewell to the former Chief of Army Staff, General Taoreed Lagbaja. It's a really, really sad day, and my heart goes out to his family and everyone who's worked with him closely. Pretty sad day. And also, well, Senator Ndume is back in the news saying that that tax bill that Mr. President's pushing is dead on arrival because northern governors and the northern leaders and chiefs had kicked against it, saying that it's not necessarily fair. Also, the National Economic Council had asked Mr. President to shut down the bill. But the president said, no. This bill has to go on because it will change a lot of things for the average Nigerian. But Senator Ndume is here saying that bill's dead on arrival. It's not going to go anywhere on the floor of the National Assembly. And when he expressed this particular sentiment, the presenter, by the way, all these videos and the audio is courtesy of Channels Television. And the presenter asked him what he thought or why he was saying this, if he was representing himself as a Nigerian or as a Northerner or as a senator.
Is he a position as a northern senator or as simply a Nigerian?
No, this is my position. And I believe that many northern senators or even senators agree with me. There are so many senators that have come out before me to cry about or to condemn that particular act. So it's not about Ndume. Besides, I'm speaking now with three caps. One, I have the right to speak as a Nigerian. Two, I am a senator representing Borno South. Three, I'm a senator from northern Nigeria. And four, I'm even senator of Nigeria. But let me tell you, Sheung, that what I'm doing is what I feel is right. Once you tell the president, you criticize the president for doing the wrong thing, and then you commend the president if he does the right thing. I've come out several times to commend the president on some of the actions that he has taken. And most of these actions, like this arrest of minors, if he's to come out as he did to say now they should be immediately released, and that was what happened. If he knew that these are minors, he wouldn't have ordered for the arrest. So those people that arrested them are the people now that are giving the president
apparently a bad name. That's what he said. Anyway, talk to me. 0201-277-0993. That's the number for you to call if you are male. If you're female, 0201-465-7190. You can tweet at Nigeria Info. Use the hashtag Hard Facts. You can join the conversation on WhatsApp 0809597585. On YouTube and Facebook, we're live. Post your comments on our live stream because I would love to hear from you. And we are also on Skype if you're listening from outside of the country. We're Nigeria Info FM. 60 seconds is all you have. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hi, Maryann.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm picking my call today. How's your day been?
Great.
Please tell Senator Ndume to stand in one place. After they sanction him now, you not come and be taking a bow and apologizing. It's making sense, we know, but then he should please make him rest, I beg. On Trump's story, honestly, I thought Kamala Harris has got this, but well, they've decided, devoid of Mahmoud Yakub's rigging. So it's their decision. The best man has won. Let's see how that pans out. And finally, my condolences to the late Lagbaja's family. Everything about him then, when we didn't see him, it was shrouded in secrecy and mystery. But now everything has been revealed. God bless his soul. All right.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts. Apologies. Do call us back if that was you. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Raphael from Lekki.
Go ahead.
From Lekki. Yeah. So, I want to speak on the tax reform act. I think either the northern elite or the northern people agree with it. It has opened our eyes as Nigerians, as Southerners. Let me put it that way. If they are putting it from the north to right.
Is this supposed to be a regional thing? Is it not about if it would help us or not? Why is it about a regional thing? Why is it saying it's... No. I'm asking you. Sorry, I'm asking you because you're the one who's saying it's opening we Southerners' eyes. Which Southerners? Speak for yourself, sir.
Now the truth is that it's like we are laboring for some set of people to benefit. That is what they are painting. That is what they are making me to understand now, personally as a person.
Okay.
That now that you guys have been the one that are benefiting from, so we cannot do anything on our own. They are like load that are being tied to our back.
Okay.
To the south, for us not to develop, for us not to go forward. See, the truth is this: things are getting opening by the day on daily basis.
All right.
And if
your time is up, sir. Your time is up, sir. Thank you for calling. Joseph is calling us from Ikeja. Hello, Joseph.
Yes, good afternoon, Maryann.
Good afternoon, Joseph. Go ahead.
I think, sometimes we think we are so smart, or want to be smarter than yourself, and you feel you can be able to cover up some things which are meant to be in the limelight. Look at what happened in the U.S. Look at how transparent the thing went. Look at how everybody was doing the thing, and they were seeing results coming in, at the right time. And you see results changing and everything is taking place the way it was to be. And after seeing all this, I believe most of them watched it. They all saw what happened. They saw how it was so, if with this result, nobody will want to go to court.
Absolutely. Nobody is going to go to court.
Nobody, because everything was transparent. Look, we have an opportunity to do the same thing. But instead of us to follow the same line, and make sure that our own too, came out the best, so that people begin to talk about how our Nigerian election went, everything was peaceful, and nobody, there was no issue at all. But today, even at that, people were talking about it, and some even were even commending them for even.
Okay, your 60 seconds is over, Joseph.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate it. All right, we're still taking your thoughts and your comments. It's still Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Ibi Pepe, then speaking from Surulere.
Okay.
See, we shouldn't be blaming the presidency all the time. Okay, things are not okay in Nigeria. But this is a man, that did a lot of things. Even when there was no money given to him, he established Lamata, all those things. He knows how to work with the taxes. If you get the tax, he works well. Look at what is happening in Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Look at what he did in Eko Atlantic City. Do you understand?
What's happening? What's happening in Eko Atlantic City? How is it adding to our economy right now?
The infrastructure there.
How is that? How is Eko Atlantic adding to the economy of Lagos right now?
People that the usage of that place, the people pay tax. You understand? I'm trying
All
to
right.
create the infrastructure that he did.
Okay.
So we should not complain. We should pray for him. We should give him the
Okay.
opportunity.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Your 60 seconds is over. It's not because of what you're saying, but your 60 seconds is over. Interesting. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, good afternoon.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Joy.
Go ahead, Joy.
I'll be the last to pray for Mr. President. Anyways.
Well, I mean, you should pray for your leaders. Isn't that what they say?
That's for those that want to do that, not for me. Donald Trump, I'm happy for him winning. Like I called during Joyce's show, this is actually to put the tools of African leaders so that they should think of their country first before any other thing. America first before any other thing. That is what he is pushing for. And for family values as well. So for Ndume...
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at you. You said what? Sorry.
Family
I'm going to behave.
values.
I'm going to behave. Yeah.
Family values.
Yeah,
No
okay.
abortion. LGBTQ. All these...
Why should a man tell a woman what to do with her body?
What? It is not telling you what to do.
Why should a man? Why should anybody tell you what to do with your body?
16, why should you go?
Why should anybody tell you what to do with your body?
It's a different thing. I know.
I like how Nigerians forget about their problems and start worrying about American problems.
I'm not worried. I'm not saying the reasons why I'm supporting him.
Okay.
Now for Ndume,
He doesn't care about your support. It doesn't mean anything to him, though. Just so you know.
Ndume, I'm just saying that's my opinion. Anyway,
Okay.
For Ndume, the Northerners, you are still should play tribal card. He is the one playing tribal card here as well. He said he's speaking for the Northerners. He's speaking as a Bronu senator.
10 seconds.
And meanwhile, which is what he's saying that, and the southern people here, I just blame them.
Okay, I have to go. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah, your time is up. I'm so sorry. I have to take other calls, but I appreciate your thoughts. 60 seconds is all everybody has. Hello.
Yeah, Miriam, how are you doing?
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Jonathan is my name.
60 seconds.
Miriam, anyway, I've said it in Joyce time. I don't like this Trump to win. Forget that. In fact,
It doesn't matter whether you like him or not. He's won.
I don't want him to win anyway. It's just
Well,
that
he has
he
won.
has won.
He's leading with about 43 votes. Yeah.
So, but Miriam, I like to know these are brothers from the north. Anyway, I need to go on that bill. Let me have it. But if you can just give me a brief education, why are they rejecting it, or what is the main reason why?
So they're not necessarily rejecting the whole bill. They're more worried about the system, the sharing formula for the VAT. Again, that's what I brought my guest from Monday to explain to us. It's a consumption tax.
Oh, I missed that program.
Go on YouTube and watch it. It was on Monday.
I need to understand
with Kaluaja.
Making my position.
All right. Thank you very much. Your 60 seconds is over. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Hello.
Hello, Maryann.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Mercy calling.
Mercy, go ahead. Please turn off your radio.
Okay, I'm very sorry. If those our leaders, they don't know what they're after to be there doing, let them go and sit down in their domot. We are outside there dying. If they doesn't know what is going on in this country, let them go sit down. Let them walk in the streets. People are dying and hungry. They are just there, only them by their family alone. Nothing is outside there. We are dying. Nigeria is dying. So make them focus what is their value for us. Make them go sit down in one corner.
And so you don't think the tax bill is of value to us?
Maryann, if I tell you what in my eyes see on Monday for my ticket to go school for government school staff, me why they sell granite 100 naira to 200 naira. My husband Okada rider, no road, good road.
Okay.
I pay 10,000 plus
All
to
right.
pay tax.
I'm so sorry about that, but thank you for calling, Mercy. Thank you very much for calling. Your 60 seconds is over. I want to quickly go to WhatsApp. By the way, we're still live, facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. You can also post your comments on YouTube Live. I would like to hear from you, so don't just watch, post your comments. Let me go to WhatsApp quickly, read the messages, and then I'll go to Facebook. On WhatsApp, this one says, She na kata de this. What's he saying? Oh, you're asking. I mean, you're asking if I have a cold. No, I don't have a cold. This one says, somebody said that I'm his loving angel. Godson, I didn't know this. Anyway, he says, you see the people, these people, Ndume was saying Tinubu isn't the cause of the hardship in the country, right? How much was a liter of PMS when he came into power? If he's reasonable and passionate for the citizens, he should have ensured that at least 1 or 2 functioning refineries. My condolences to the family of the late Chief of Army Staff and his family and the entire military. Thank you. This one says, if there's a lesson to learn from the American election, we're likely to be there. George from Ijigbo. Okay. Someone is trying to give us the votes. Well, we're watching it, all right? When the final votes are counted and, announced, we will let you know. This one says, I beg, I don't tire. I make I go chop. I don't tire for Nigeria. And they make it Christopher from Satellite Town. Okay. At least you have something to eat. Victor from Lagbaja says, congratulations to Donald Trump on his victory as 47th elected president of the United States. But my issue, Maryann, is when are we going to be voting electronically from the comfort of our homes or workplace and watch the results displayed on our screen instead of INEC chairman reading what is given to him to read and tell us to go to court at the end if we're not satisfied? You're asking the wrong person the right question. This one's from FM. FM says, Kalaja has been able to enlighten the listeners on the fundamentals of the tax bill. However, we know likely antagonists to the bill. No surprises at all. Ali Ndume is now only clowning. He has no power to stop the bill, the passage of the bill. God bless Nigeria. I don't think he said he will stop it. He said the bill's dead on arrival. Again, he's talking from a place of numbers, I'm guessing. But then it's down to the majority in the House to say whether it goes or not. Yeah? Someone says he has a request for me. What's your request, sir? Let me know. Anonymous here says, Trump has won the election, both popular votes and the Electoral College votes, just that he will only be announced after final count. On the ceremony of handing over minors to the state's governors, that's APC's propaganda machine at work. On the death of the army chief, he didn't die yesterday. Neither was it in Lagos. Well, again, let the dead be dead, please. Let's not even rehash anything. Just let it be, okay? This one says, how many of the children on sit understand English that the VP was speaking? Akinele, you're not a nice peasant. How can you say that? Because really, when you're watching, you think about it. I thought about it for a second there. I was just like, did he speak in Hausa first, then English, or there was an interpreter? It wasn't captured on camera, by the way, but that's a good question. You're a pretty observant person. This one says, Trump's presidency may not be different from the first term. He will not send immigrants back. Trump will have a little or no influence on Nigeria. It always is America first. Elon Musk did the magic. America is not prepared for a woman president, if not for the outcry. Those kids will not still have been released, though. Now we're here wasting resources to feed them. Ayo. This is Nigeria. Robert here says, good afternoon, Maryann. RIP to Lagbaja. All hail Trump. God will not allow Tinubu's reform bill to see the light of day. Oga. Which side are you on? Maryann, please share something sweet with me. I know say yeah, not serious. Lagbaja's exit. A reminder to our politicians that nothing lasts forever. Do good while you're still here. He had access to the best doctors still. What a sad moment for the country. My condolences to his family. Olushogajai, thank you for your message. The messages can come via WhatsApp. It's 080-959-75805. Let me go to Facebook Live and read your messages that are coming in. Don't forget, you can also call us via Skype at Nigeria Info FM. Would like to hear from you. Abi Amble here on Facebook Live says, I'm not surprised that Maryann opposes Trump. I don't oppose Trump. I don't care. He's not my president. His policies don't necessarily affect me. I care about Nigeria. But I really don't care. I don't care about neither of the presidents, whether it's Kamala or Joe Biden, or I don't care. They're not my presidents. They're the president of the United States. So why would I bother to support anybody when my vote doesn't count there? No, I don't support anybody. He says I'm part of the mainstream media that we don't like. No. the media is not supposed to have a say in who people should vote for. No. Just like I can't tell people in Nigeria who to vote for on election day, I can't also tell Americans who they should vote for. It's not my business, really. My business is here. So I really don't care. Whether it's Trump, whether it's Kamala, they're all Americans. It doesn't even matter. The Democrats and the Republicans are not necessarily very different. It's just that one claims to be holier than the other. That's all. Don't kill children. So even if you're raped, you keep the pregnancy and then tell women what to do with their body. That's the only thing that I oppose. But I don't care about Trump. I don't care about Kamala. They're the presidents. Or one is the vice president of the United States. The other is a former president who's now going to be a president. They're not my presidents. So whatever I stand for doesn't really matter. You know that, right? Anyway, Frederick Daniel here says, I know from day one that Joe Biden stepped down that Donald Trump will win simply because America is not ready for a female president. But they used it to make empty noise on gender equality. Farewell to the Chief of Army Staff. Ndume is like a snake that is half killed. Wow. Well, the reason why I keep saying that America is not ready for a female president is because it's very obvious. It's very, very obvious. They talk a good game, by the way. But in reality, they're not ready to see a woman in the Oval. Nah. I mean, realistically. Almost the same thing that happened to Hillary is happening to Kamala. And it's not because I support Kamala. I'm just saying that if America is the poster child for democracy and what it should look like and all the things and the values they stand for, they should be open to a lady sitting there too, right? Because it's a free world. America is the free world. But who am I? What do I know? Ifeoma Francis here says, thank God that there is no Yakub Mahmoud in America's election situation room. Congratulations to Odogu Trump. One man squad. John Bernard says, on the issue of tax, Ndume is just bringing in regional sentiment on this. The North needs to work and stop depending on the South for revenue. Remember that conversation I had? I think it was last week. Yeah. About whether it's time for states to begin to look within themselves and start, fending for themselves, because this teaspoon and babying of states with cap in hand every month end, I think it's long overdue. But I know a lot of governors who are going to fight me on this one. Back to the phone lines. Let's see what you have to say. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Sorry about that. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Maryann.
Yes, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Moshi.
What's your name?
Hope.
All right, Hope, go ahead.
Maryann, let me first congratulate Donald Trump.
Okay.
My best candidate.
Okay. Did you
vote? I don't care whatever people say.
Did you
about
vote?
Him. If it's possible, I will do that.
Okay, but how is he your best candidate if you are not voting?
See what they call election. No be do or die. No be by first choice. Your choice, you go for it. You see election, the next word where I go come, I'll be in America.
Okay, thank you. It's so funny. Everybody wants to be an American. Yeah, interesting. You don't want to be born in Sweden. Switzerland is also a nice country, you know. Anyway, let me read some of your tweets that are coming in. I need to make sure that everybody is carried along. On Twitter, I've got a few tweets here. Let me just quickly go to them. This one says, when elections are free and fair, you congratulate the victorious and graciously accept defeat. Unlike Niger, where Yakubu does the selection, I congratulate all the Trumpists, he says. This one says, the media are part of the problem. Okay, this message is not for me, obviously. Don't worry. This one, okay, I'm trying to find the message that is for me because I'm seeing too many other messages that are not for me. So I'm going to try to streamline them. This one's from Azedin Ouai. He says, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja died like any other person. Death came knocking and he hearkened to his voice. Simple, like you and myself, with all humans, we will all taste the flavor of death, or the flavor that death brings. Rest on, Lagbaja. Back to Ndume. He's playing this tax reform. Okay, he's playing. The tax reform has come to stay, he says. I mean, Ndume can say whatever he has to say, but like I said, it comes down to the numbers. Who's opposing it and who's supporting it? That's the bigger question. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Turn off your radio. All right, I thought so too. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Good evening.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Sebastian. I'm calling from Benue State, one local government, Turanja.
Go ahead.
I want to comment for the tax reform bill. That bill, Maryann, I want that bill to pass into law because those governors,
have you started lobbying the members that are representing your constituency, both at the Senate and the House of Reps?
Yes.
Do you know the person that is representing you? You don't need power. No, you don't need power. You need to know who your representative is, and then of course you lobby them.
Okay, don't worry. I'll talk to my senator.
Perfect.
That bill needs to pass into law because those senators, those people from North, they don't want to do anything. All the money that they are benefiting from the Southern for how many years? What are they doing for North? It's to only using that money to organize security, killing innocent people. Let that bill should pass. God bless.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's because of time that I'm letting you go. I appreciate your position. The bill needs to pass so the governors can sit up. Yeah? One more. Hello. I'm so sorry. Please call me back if that was you. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Yeah, hello. Good evening, Maryann.
Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Maruka from First.
Go ahead, Maduka.
I think the National Assembly should throw away that tax bill, whatever it's called, out of the ignominy.
Why?
I will tell you the reason. It's like putting the train before the horse or whatever. They should tell him, first of all, give us plan you have to revive the economy, to increase that local production of those things that we consume.
So that means you support Ndume.
Tinubu is so focused on taxation that he's so scared to move, give us economic plan that will encourage local production of goods and services, incentives to industries or to entrepreneurs to set up how to explore the marine resources in Delta, how to do that. Nothing has done. You keep increasing tax, removing this, removing that. It's not the first. Revive the economy booming. You can now tax.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. You made you make an interesting, claim. Because I think it's something also part of what Ndume said on television, that you can't tax people who are hungry, who can't even afford to pay the taxes. But then you're saying if the president is able to give a clear-cut plan as to what he's going to do to revive the economy, there's something to hold on to. But I can also come up with very fantastic things with no intention of actualizing them. How about that? Huh? Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, good afternoon, Maryann.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Eyo from Ikorodu.
Go ahead, you have 60 seconds.
I don't know why since Tinubu came on board, his own concentration is on taxation, and taxing people. You understand? He cannot concentrate on some policy that is going to be of benefit to Nigerian citizens. He increases petroleum, he increases tax, increases this, increases that. Focusing on taxation. Don't even care what you say. Ndume is doing what he's supposed to do. He represents his own people. He doesn't represent you, he represents, he said it's the North. I'm also people from Boronu. So what about our senators from the South? What are they doing there? Always concur. Whatever they say there, they don't even care. You understand? We have senators from who are representing us, the Labour platform in PDP. What are they doing there? They are silent. People will be there laughing like this. Nothing. They don't fight for us at all.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. I appreciate your thoughts. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a quick... okay. All right, let me read some more messages that are coming in. This one says, Nigerians will leave issues killing us here and start rejoicing over Trump. T-Pain is choking Nigerians, he says. Achokba here sending me a whole script. I don't know what you want me to do with this. I'm going to read just a bit of it. He says, Ndume, are people from that region a plus to Nigeria or a burden? For the detained and released malnourished kids, shame on the APC government and everyone involved. Trump's win is coming as a root shocker to many after their bold predictions and projections. Some mainstream polls were projecting that they wanted the world to see, while there were other polls that showed the real thing. Okay. Someone here says, I really don't pray there should be a controversy among the northern governors because I smell a division among them. Anikeme, thank you for your message. A woman must not win the presidency to prove America is ready for a female president. Kamala got the ticket of a major party. Kamala did very well in the election and lost by a small margin. Hillary Clinton won popular vote in 2016. The above does not show that America is not ready for a female president. Williams, you make a case, but is America really ready for a female president? Because the same people who voted Trump the last elections are almost the same people that voted him again. There's not even a shift whatsoever. I might be wrong, but hey, we're looking at the screens right now. If there could be a woman who cut across, whether she was white or black, and let's even say that maybe Kamala, because she's mixed, could be also a problem. But then there was a Hillary Clinton who was white and powerful and had been Secretary of State and a First Lady. I might be wrong again, but I'm just saying, yeah, all of these things that are showing, yes, she lost by a margin. But if it came down to it, to say all the parties were fielding female candidates, would it fly? This one says, ask Mahmoud, the INEC chairman, if he watched America's election. No rewriting of results where last will be declared as the winner. Judge Famijibu. You guys are not going to let this go, will you? Well, it's almost time for me to go. Let me read a few more messages and then we'll wrap things up here. On the 4 o'clock hour, we'll talk more about this American election. Either Kamala or Trump, I don't care, so far as they give us direction on the forex market. Japheth, now you they talk. Make America great again, make Nigeria great again, make the world great again, make mankind great again. Gideon, you don't know what your problem is, Abby. This one says, my name is Dawson from Ijebuode. Please, I don't know if you can... Oga, I should do what? I hope that Prof. Mahmoud Yakubu just learned how elections are conducted, with free, fair and credible, with maturity, not him announcing the results when all the observers and parties and delegates are sleeping in their hotel rooms. Shame on him for putting Nigerians in such a mess. Samia Kankson sent us this one. I've got to go. The news is coming up at the top of the hour with Yvonne Haifo on the other side. Before Mike Bamuna joins me, let's talk more about this U.S. elections and how it panned out side by side with what we call an election here in Nigeria. Stay with us.
There's a reason why over 1 million people tune into Hard Facts every day. We discuss in-depth stories with sources behind the facts.
The Lagos State High Court has convicted, suspended the Chicago certificate story is never going away.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.